What's up guys, Anders here with another Black Desert video. Today we're going to go over the week's patch notes for Global Labs test server, but before we do that, I want to thank the supporters of this channel. You guys help keep these videos going, so thank you so much for the support. If you want to help support the channel, you can do so by liking or disliking the video, subbing to the channel if you haven't already, and hitting that bell icon. Bell is good, so please ding the bell to get notified when I upload my next video. As for the patch notes, they added a Shai musical instrument shop near Grana. You can purchase and compose with a cymbal, a harp, a piano, and a violin for beginners now. Super hyped on that violin, not gonna lie. If you purchase these instruments, you're gonna be able to use them for composition, so remember that. The performance rank of your Shais also are now shared across all characters in your character sheet. So if you have, say, C- on your Shai, it's gonna show up as C- on your DK or your Lan as well. You're still only gonna be able to compose on Shai characters though, so keep that in mind. You can now also edit composed scores, and they've added a quest line for composers that nets you some titles and a 10% off coupon for a jukebox in the store. The other major changes are to Node Wars. So tier 1s will now have different caps, and seems like tier 2s are also now going to be capped as well. So tier 1 Easy now has a cap of 210 AP and 250 DP. T1 Mediums now have a cap of 230 AP and 270 DP. Tier 1 Hards now have a cap of 240 AP and 300 DP. So season gear effectively for those. And tier 2s now have a cap of 270 AP and 320 DP. So in addition to the new caps, we now also have what it seems to be HP limits. So tier 1s now have an HP limit of 5,000, and tier 2s now have an HP limit of 6,000, so you can't go over that max HP in these tiered nodes. They now also have damage reduction rate caps for tier 1 and tier 2 nodes. So tier 1 Easy is capped at 7%, tier 1 Mediums are capped at 9%, and tier 1 Hards are capped at 13%. Tier 2s are capped at 16%. So to give you an idea, a heavily geared player could easily hit 20% DP bracket in tier 1s and boost their HP far beyond the normal player. So these are really all interesting and good changes in my opinion, but they do not address one thing I think I hear people talking about, and that's human damage meta or the special attack modifier accessories. As far as I know, the Chimera earring, which is that special modifier accessory, no longer exists in the game since you now get Naru stuff. So if you're new, you can't actually get that item, and it puts you a bit behind against veteran players who have that item. Human damage, from what I hear, is also an issue since it avoids the cap. So we're going to see how these changes affect tier 1s and tier 2s moving forward. I don't think it's complete fix to what Node Wars are at that low level in tier 2s as well. But I think it's a good change. It's a good step. If you do tier 1s, let me know what you think about the changes in the comments. Now, apart from the Node War and composition changes, we got a few class changes as well. So let's go over it. Warrior Q block and pre-awakening outside of Succession is now supposed to be a little bit stronger, so less fragile. For all classes, you can now quick slot the C swap in Awakening. Rangers Camisylvan Sword now activates the ranged AP plus 10 on the second and third hit. It used to be just the third hit of that skill. Windstep can now be spammed more smoothly and can skill connect more smoothly as well. And they have removed the PvE pushback effect on a lot of Ranger skills, which is very nice. Pushback effect on skills has always been kind of outdated, in my opinion. I'm glad they're moving away from that. Berserker's Fierce Strike, I think, if I'm translating this right, now does a beastly looking Fierce Strike when in Succession beast form. Valkyrie's Shining Dash speed has increased. Musa's One Step Back now has SA, but CC only applies to PvE. They added SA to Dash Slash. Musa's Resolve is activated faster. Fiery Angel and Dash Slash can be quick slotted, and One Step Back now casts faster from Chase in Awakening. Without any serious accuracy buffs, we probably won't see much else, but good changes are good, however minimal, and I think Musa's should be a little bit happy at least with these changes. Now, Witch and Wizard Magical Evasion in the forward direction now has increased distance of about 20%. Seems pretty nice. DK movement speed has been increased by 18% when moving forward in pre-awakening, and Vidir's Trap now has a frontal guard but no explosion hit. Cluster of Despair got some changes on how it's activated as well. Don't really think that's a big change at all. Now, Striker Bite Off activates faster out of Rampaging Predator. The down smash effect has been added to Infernal Destruction. And the Succession BSR skill now allows you to move the camera to direct the attack until the last hit. Now for Mystic, she now has a 500 HP heal on Wave Orb. Awakening and Succession versions now also show a charge bar when using Wave Orb, and Scissor Kick now needs to be held down to do the last hit. Doesn't really change the skill much outside of it being able to be cancelled in the last hit, but you still get that lingering SA if you still use that last hit. Succession and Pre-Awakened Sweeping Kick now needs to be held down also, so you need to hold down the key inputs for the full skill to go through. Hitting Claw can now be used from Awakening. Flash Step into Roaring Tiger animation has also been improved. Somersault animation speed has been increased, and Somersault into Tornado Kick animation has also been improved. Now for Lon, Wind Orchid Frontal Guard was fixed, as they say, so it's no longer a frontal guard that's lingering. I don't know about fixed, that's not good for most people, but I guess they didn't mean to do that, huh? They also added some more HP recovery for Succession Crescent Barrage, which I'm guessing would only be for PvE. And Shai's Summer Rain, Time to Shine, Shout to Sky, and Sun Moon Stars now all have 10-second cooldowns. That's down from 40 seconds. That's huge. And apart from the class changes, we now have a new character quest. So individual to character. It's not family bound. It's a character bound quest that allows you to get a 7-day time-limited pearl outfit, so at least you look nice till you can buy yourself one from the market or from the store. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Huge changes to T1 Node Wars specifically. Do you think it's going to give more guilds a chance to participate in T1s? Let me know in the comments. And as always, thanks again for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. And you just live that awakening dream.
If you do that, then that's correct.
Because there's no other option. That's like always the correct option, right?
I mean, like the Black Star is really good right now because it's.
You obviously you go try Black Star, you know.
But if you're gonna play Awakening, like then this way more damage. So.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, we're possibly here. We're gonna find out. There's a ship here. There's a ship here. We're about to find out. Is there anyone in here?
Did he discover it for us? Oh no, that's the Furia cock. Oh bro, what the fuck, Anders? You killed the ship?
No, it's alive.
No, you killed it.
It's alive.
No, it's smoking, bro.
It's about to die.
Okay. I killed it, bro.
You killed it.
I lost the 200
Holy
karma for this shit. I right-clicked it and it died. What the fuck?
Holy shit, dude. You're such a griefer.
No, Anders griefed me, bro. It was one hit. He made it one hit for me to lose karma.
Shit.
That is not okay. What the fuck? I'm reporting.
That's what you get for asking if my ship is a carrack.